What up, guys? So I have free time. I'm on duty this weekend, so I can't go anywhere, can't distract myself. So I wanted to take this opportunity to make a bunch of YouTube videos for you guys. I'm rocking the new PTUs, you know, whatever. So this video is gonna be about week 3, and like really ain't shit happened during week 3. Like week 3 was just kind of like a week. Like you just took test 1, so you're about to start doing all the intricate hands-on shit that you're gonna be doing, that you're gonna be tested on for test 2. So week 3 is when you do your Marlinspike practice. So Marlinspike is pretty much line handling, rope. Line is a rope. That's what you call it. Like you don't say rope in the Navy, you call it a line. So you do a bunch of line handling, pretty much what you would do if you were a boatswain's mate in the field, in the fleet, and you about to pull into port and you have to tie the boat down to the pier, or if you're about to leave port and you have to like let it go because it's stuck, it's attached to the pier. So Marlinspike was pretty fun actually. It's pretty hands-on, it's pretty physical. One of my RDCs was a boatswain's mate, so she was going hard on us to make sure we knew what we were doing, and we fucked up. We definitely did fuck up during the actual Marlinspike, but shit happens because the way we like studied it and practiced it, it's not what they told us to do it during the actual Marlinspike. Like it's a part of it is like you have communication, because like in the actual fleet there's someone on the pier who has talked to someone who is like in charge of all the people who's doing the actual Marlinspike, and they have to relay the message to the phone talker who's up, and then the phone talker has to relay the message to someone else who's up on the bridge, and the bridge has to like give the command to so and so, and like it's like a game of telephone. It's a big ass game of telephone, and like in real life. But in boot camp, you're not far from each other. Like you can see the person you're pretending to talk to on the phone. So we was practicing it one way the whole time we was practicing it, and then we actually did it. They gave us a brief on how it's supposed to be done, and none of us knew what the fuck we were doing because none of us practiced it that way. And our RDC still yelled at us because, like, I don't know, I guess she just expected us to just get it like that after we've been practicing the other way the whole fucking time. But we made it through. We made it through, and then we did the actual Marlinspike during. Oh, I said something I shouldn't have said, so I'm glad I caught myself. I'm gonna leave it at that. So yeah, we did Marlinspike, the practice during week 3, and then we did the bank brief. Like there's someone who comes in from Navy Federal and the Armed Forces Bank, I believe that's what it's called. And they pretty much just give you a rundown. Well, they pretty much let you know that you can sign up if you want to. And you can sign up if you want to. And then they bring you your card back. I don't think like towards the end of graduation, the end of boot camp. So since week 3 wasn't very long, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into week 4. And week 4 is when shit gets real. Like week 4 is otherwise known as Hell Week. Because you go through so much training during that 1 week, and it's all hands-on stuff that you have to know. That, like basic, like week test 2, test 1, you was learning about the history and all that stuff. Okay, whatever, that's knowledge base. But week test 2 and all the hands-on stuff, that's the shit that you gotta know for real. Because when you're out on the fleet, if you don't know, and if you're assigned to the fire party, you don't know how the fuck to do that shit, shit can get real. She can go south real quick. So to start off, you have your firefighting class. Your firefighting class and the team trainer. So firefighting class is exactly what it is. You have a DC, damage control man, explain to you the different types of fires, class A through class D, how to identify each kind of fire, how to put out each kind of fire. Not even that, like you have to know the different types of fire hydrants and fire pumps and EBD, the emergency breathing apparatus, and like EBA and like all types of stuff. Like you gotta know all types of stuff to in case you're part of the fire party on the ship and some shit blows up or pops off and you gotta put that fire out. Like, you have a matter of seconds to get everything together and to spring into action, because shit can go south real quick. And you'll see the video, because they're gonna show you a video about like a big ass fire that happened on board a ship and how so many sailors perished because no one was doing what they were supposed to do, and they wasn't doing it properly. So that's pretty much why we have all these trainings, because some sailors someplace has died because they didn't have the proper training, or they didn't do it properly. So you do that. They teach you how to like don the tank. Can't remember what it's called. How to don the fire mask, put on the suit, the helmet, flash gear, all that stuff. And then you also do the actual team trainer where you're actually putting out a fire. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's like 4 things that you do. Like, you go through like this little maze area and you can't see anything, so you have to rely on the person in front of you to tell you when to step, because you're going, like, you have to step over stuff, but you can't see shit because of smoke and it's dark and things are flashing. It's crazy. It's hot. Anyways, but you have to rely on your fucking shipmates, your fucking recruit mates, or whatever you want to call them, so that you don't trip and bust your ass. And then you actually put out, like, you do the host team, you do the relieved announcement, like, you'll know what that means when you get there, but, like, it's like about 12 of you, you all man the hose, someone turns on the hose, and there's certain commands that you have to call, certain steps that you have to follow, and the person who's, like, holding the nozzle, and they're, like, getting the water out and getting the fire out, spraying the water and stuff, there's certain steps that you have to do. Like, it's intricate, and if you don't do it properly, they will call you out and they will fail you if you continue to do it wrong. So that's firefighting class and team trainer. Then there's the gas chamber. So let's talk about the gas chamber. So for me, the gas chamber was all hype. Like, it was not that bad. I was the first row in, so I was one of the last people to actually do the actual gas mask, and I was getting nervous because I watched every single person walk out before I actually had to do it. So I was seeing their reactions, and I'm just like, bro, I'm about to fucking die. So it comes to my turn, and they say the thing, gas up, cup up. So you have to have your recruit cup up in case you threw up or drooled or snotted or whatever. And then there's people, I think you have to say their name or their division number or something like that. And then they have to go down the line. And then once everyone is finished, you turn and you leave. So we take the gas mask off, and we got the cup up. Everyone's saying this shit, and like, as soon as I started to actually feel the effects of the gas mask, it was time for me to say my shit, and he was gone. He was out. So by the time I started to actually feel it, it was over. Like, my face was tingling a bit, and like my eyes was like irritated, but like, it was not as bad as I thought it was. Like, they definitely overhyped that shit. So that's that for gas chamber. Then there's live fire and SAMT. So live fire is when you shoot at the target with a laser. And it's not real. They just pretty much assess where you are. They let you know where you are. They give you a brief on that too. And SAMT is the real thing. SAMT is when you actually shooting guns. And that's when you find out if you get your ribbon or not. I did not do well during SAMT. I was very nervous. My hands were sweaty. I was not reloading as fast as I could. So I did not get my ribbon. It's okay though. It's okay. I can get in the fleet. But that's what that's about. What else do you do during week 4? You put it, like I said, you do your firefighting class plus basic damage control. So how to patch pipes, do all the damage control stuff. You have your second PFA, which is called the RDC assessment, to see where you are in regards to your physical fitness standards and how much you've improved since the first one. If you are still failing, your RDCs take notes of that to figure out what they need to do to get you to where you need to be. Do your weigh-in, of course, because the weigh-in and the PFA go hand in hand. Then you do your individual pictures that week. So Everyone knows the infamous boot camp picture on you. Just smile like that, hands crossed, you know. So you do your individual ones that week, and for females, it's kind of a big deal because you get to wear makeup and earrings that week for, well, not even that week, but belay my last, I get to wear it for the week. You don't even get to wear it the whole day. Like, you get to wear it, put it on for the picture, and you got to take your makeup off right after the picture. Like, they do not, the artists do not play about that. It was really nice to, get dolled up a little bit. Just for a little bit. Feel like a girl a little bit. But, yeah. So that's pretty much all that happens during week 3 and week 4. If you have any specific questions about the firefighting class, about team trainer, about the gas chamber, live fire SAMT, any of that, feel free to ask me because I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to help. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Bye.